Is it live? It says it's live. Let's see. Live? Is it live? Yeah. Okay, good. Welcome everybody. It's 2 a.m. for me. 2 a.m. We're sitting up doing this at 2 a.m. How crazy. Sitting up doing this at 2 a.m. How crazy. Sitting up doing. So yeah, I'm gonna mute the audio because like we're not gonna need the audio here. So I'm real quick gonna pop out the chat so I can keep track of it here. Somebody DM me on Discord, man. Alright, let's see. Okay. Isn't it kind of weird I still don't know how to change the thumbnails on live streams? I mean, I wish I knew how to change the thumbnails, but I don't. Oh, let's just continue then, I guess. So, welcome everybody to the stream. Over here we have our programming. Is it updating? Is it updating? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Is it updating? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. So let's just begin. I'm sorry for like the blur, the like kind of bad. Should I go ahead and turn off HDR really quickly to make the experience a little better? Probably doesn't matter for this. Oh well. I looked into some stuff and I have some stuff I want to show you guys. But first of all, we're gonna make a overlay for this mod. So let's start by importing, including our window/window.hvp, and then include. Oh wait, it's within source, so it's fine. Include. We have to include. No, isn't intro already included window.hvp? Yeah. Okay, so we basically only need to include window.hvp then. So this is fine. Get ignore is just gonna do that, and then here we're gonna create our window and window. And actually, I think we're gonna create our memory first, just because that's a bit easier to deal with. And then we're gonna go window dot. I forgot how I made this class. Yeah, we're just gonna go into window. So we're gonna go for window dot. Why is window not valid? Need to pass through some window hints. Well, in this case, I think we're going to be using what 4.6. I think it is 4.6. OpenGL core GLW OpenGL core profile. That's the window hints. Window size. Window size is gonna be. Well, I don't need the window to be huge, so we can pause. I don't even think it really matters, so I'm just gonna go like 500 by 500. Wait a minute, how does it actually work? Oh wait, I think. Let me take a look at the struct. It's just two integers. Yeah, it's just width and height. So we can just go in and do this 500 by 500, and then afterwards we have window mode. Now window mode doesn't enum. We're gonna do windowed because we need it to be a windowed, and then we're gonna have a title. I don't think this matters either, really. I'm just gonna give it some random name because we're not gonna be keeping it on anyways. So let's see, window. We don't need debug open shell for this. Oh wow. While window dot should window close. I'm pretty sure returns Jill of W should window. I can't go. No, it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna go ahead and check this. So if window shouldn't close, it should give us false, right? As to how Jill of W should window close works, I forgot. We'll switch it up. I can drag the window over here so you guys can see as well. I should have OBS open. Oh wait, what happened to chat? Here we go. I got chat here. Good. But window reference, there we go. Here we go. It wasn't particularly helpful. I think we'll be fine though. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Well, when JW1 should not. Here we go. That's basically what I want to do as well, I think. So our window should not close. We want to go in here. And this is basically going to be our new window loop. So, of course we'll need to go ahead and wait for the process. So in the meantime, I'll just go ahead and initialize image UI and everything else, which actually I'm not sure this window also handles that. So we can actually just go to new frame. It's so nice. New frame and window dot window, and then down here we'll go window dot terminate, which I'm pretty sure should just call. Yep, it automatically calls these, so that's good. And that means we don't have to worry about anything else. So that's good. Now in here we'll go begin. So our first thing that we need to probably go ahead and do is check if the get process is valid. If get process works, then that means that we have the process. Or else we'll probably just display some text. So yeah. Do I have like a valid get process? And get process just calls process.get process, and then it checks if the process is valid process, which also just returns the process. So yeah, okay. So it gets the process. We probably want to just check if it's valid. So initially want to check if get process happens and it works, then good. If it returns something, so if it's false, then we'll go ahead and image by text. I'm just gonna copy the window title from here. I'm gonna go and make some adjustments to the class, to the window class later. But essentially all we're gonna go in and do here is that we're gonna put in GI text. Outlast 2 is not running. Please open the game. And then if it is running, then I guess we'll just go like end here then. And continue, so I'll just copy over these 2 lines of code here. And then do continue, I guess. Because we're not really gonna need to do anything else here. Continue. And get process just runs through and gets the process completely from scratch, so yeah. But then we would be getting the process every single frame, which is probably a bit too much. I think initially we should probably be running it, and then we should set some flags, so we only try to get it if, let's say, the process is not valid, so mount that. But how can we know if we got a valid process if we don't get it? I don't know. We'll probably need to like get it from time to time, so this might be fine. Oh well. Next up would probably just be to like go in GUI. We need a button, I think. Oh, need text. And what we want is for it to display some information about our inventory usage. So inventory used is going to be that. We'll need to include format for this purpose. std format. And what we'll go in and do is that, as mentioned, we'll like initialize all of this right here. we'll have this huge initialization of everything. And then down here we'll go ahead and I guess then afterwards we just want to read the memory then. So like we just want to go in, and if assuming it succeeds at getting the process, then we just go ahead and do this. And afterwards, once we've got it, we go in and we go ahead and we do now check down here. And then finally we can go in and do this. So inventory used is gonna be it's out of 8. It's gonna be batteries plus bandages. And yeah, that's basically it, I think. Why is this not valid? Is it expecting some sort of variable for it? Oh wait, we actually have total space used for that purpose, so we're actually good here. Oh no, I know why. It's because we have to convert it to a C string for it to work properly. There we go. So this is what we have right now. Alright. And afterwards we're gonna have GUI text format. I'm gonna go ahead and do is comment out the earlier code really quickly. I'm gonna go all the way down here and comment out all of this stuff right here. Oh no. Right, I'm just real quick gonna uncomment this code, I guess, then. Done. Then we're gonna go down here and go batteries. It's gonna be batteries C string, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing again, but this time with bandages. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go bandages. Now it's gonna be a bit more complicated because I actually want to include another value. Space bandages space used is gonna be a different value. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna pass through bandages and bandage space used. There we go. And obviously we have to actually convert to C string. And that should be it basically. So again, checks if I think we can probably just build it now actually and run it. Wait, I'm missing glad.c. Give me a second, we'll go ahead and get glad.c in here. I gotta go in and do something else as well here. There you go, let's collect that C and then go into here. We'll have to take a look at CMake lists. Open this fine. Because we've changed things quite a bit since last time, so yeah. Things like this that we don't have here. That we also should have as well. And obviously not to mention glad.c here as well. And our target include directory should include this directory here. I think that's it, besides obviously needing to actually we need this stuff, then I'm pretty sure. So, but this must come what? Oh no, this comes after this, so we're good here. Well, we're gonna go and update it so it's all correct. And then we need a library folder. And within here, I'm gonna just real quick go ahead and grab the GLFW stuff. So yeah. Why it's not pasting stuff? There we go. Okay, good. And that's it. That's all I really need. Let's try and build it again. Now, I'm gonna run it really quickly. Why won't it boot? What does this return? Is it because of this? Is that why it's not running? No. Let me make sure. Let me check how I do it in a different project. Trainer Maker. That's another project I'll showcase here one day. So yeah, let me just go and. Okay, we actually have to go within source. Here we go. Main loop. Yeah, no, it is like that. So we do have to just go like this then. That's basically it. But it still doesn't run, and we don't get any kind of display or anything, so it's kind of weird that it's not running. What could be wrong? I'll have a debugger right now, so I'll have to manually do this. What? Oh, I know why. I know why. I forgot. Make sure we put this in the build directory as well. There we go. Close program. Failed to find process ls2.exe. If all of the other code commented out, so it's an issue in here. I've yet to update this old outdated code to handle it, to do things in a better way, but oh well. Alright, that's because I don't have the game running. But shouldn't that just return the error message? Like, no, get process does not return anything. But get process hidden would do this. And if it's not a valid process, then yeah. By default, process will be set to null, so if it fails to find the process, then it will just be null. And this right here should just return 0. Where it should make this text appear. Oh, I know why it's not appearing. It's because we've got the event stuff. Let me show you. We've got some simple stuff. Yeah, got this. That's why it's not working. Once I add this, and I'm pretty sure it will work, but just where exactly to put it below here, I think. So yeah. That's about it so far we have here. Now it should work. But one other issue I'm having is that, like, I think we need to use an else statement here actually. Like this right here. Yeah, I think we need to use an else statement here. I don't know, is there not multiple line indentation by now? There has to be, right? Come on. There we go. Nice. So, yeah. Let's go in and build this again. So let's try again. I need to go back and update some of this code at some point. We can close out of all of this as well. And if you look here, Outlast 2 is not running. Please open the game. I forgot to clear the screen. Well, next up is to go within our window class and add a couple of parameters. There are a couple of window hints. So what we're gonna go in and do is that we're gonna go GLW window hint. I think it's pretty simple. Window reference. Here we go. GL of decorated. Which we're just gonna set to false for now because we don't want the window to be decorated. But what I wanted to take a look at more was this right here, which I'm gonna set to true. As transparent. I now just want to build and see how it looks like when. So it looks like this. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what I was expecting. I think I might need to pass through some additional arguments for it to work properly. Like we might need to pass through GLFW decorated. Here we go, decorated. I think we have to go ahead and set this right here to false. Also have a guide that we can take a look at if we really need help with it. So yeah. Strangely enough, it's still not working. So yeah. Oh no. What have I done? I closed the program. Oh, there we go. Wait. I need to clear the screen, I think. It's the only way. I'm going to find the guide to it really quickly.
Hello.
Okay, let's see. It's the guide that we're using right here. So let's see. We're using core profile. We're using went free. We should not. We should just be able to pass through true and false, right? I mean, GL true is just that, right? Maybe we do need to use GL true here, but GL true, right? And GL false are just like, yeah, they're just set to 1 and 0, so I mean, they basically mean the same thing, right?
Three point three. So 3 and the 0.3 is this. minor. It's logical. Now this one, we're setting the GLF plane. The main function states memory dynamically. GLFW provides many functions. It's easier. Let's explain the arguments. So with height, self-external needed to render graphics on a specific window or surface. This function will make it and cover all the surface, which set in this case to the color buffer when the color buffer is cleared. And when the color buffer is cleared, then this values will be set to the color buffer. Basically, the back buffer is the footages here.
Gel clear. I think we're missing gel clear. Color buff a bit. Let me try copying it in. Give me a second. I have some code we can take a look at for this purpose. So let's see, trying to make a source. Here we go. Let's try building it now. See how well it works. Oh, it's running a full screen and we got rid of some of the I have meant to press Alt F4, that's right, it's Alt F4. Damn. Opened up Copilot by accident, Alt F4. No Copilot. Why is this not working?
Alright, now we're not done yet because we want to make this program run perfectly, smoothly, run correctly. Oh, over here. Gets a reference. This initial. Now this menu is kind of useless and kind of OpenGL. Create new frame is to prepare IMGUI to handle input and render the GUI components as well. They're really easy. Inside these.
Yeah, I don't really think we need the color right now, actually. Clears the viewport color. Oh, this is more like clears the viewport. Yeah, we're just gonna go like that, I think. Still is not working.
I guess two margins, you can, in a nutshell, call them. It's what should I, what you want to draw, which is understand. Nice IMGUI. So that's actually, it's a really nice IMGUI window. Really easy to make as well. Now we can close this. So by the way, this white thing, this is basically the decoration. We can also remove that if you want. So that's actually this video. Close this. Go to GLAD. You open IMGI folder inside your almost finished. Now we go back to our project. Edit. And here we will write your three dots. You go to library. And it works if we include them in this file. Level graphics API. Since we can't
Well, let's try making it the size of our rest of our screen. Which is for our purpose 1920 by 1080, I think. So yeah, see if that fixes it. Nope. I won't even let me exit out of it anymore. Pressing Alt F4. It's the other. It's the other Alt F4. God damn it! It's really not working so well anymore. There's the one video I have open. Wrong page.
Directly. Include OpenGL in our project, we need to use something like LAD to load its functions and to be able to work with OpenGL.
I'm trying to figure out why, like, it's called before that. The window is created down here, and before we pass a bunch of potential window hints to it. Alright, we can always try clear color again. So go back and just set it to transparent entirely. That might fix it actually. Let's see. No, it's still not transparent. I should probably set it to the actual screen size though. It's weird because I did this in DirectX and it just worked, but here it does not appear to be working at all. It's strange. 1920 by 1080. The thing is, in the tutorial video, right, like
So that specifies the preset values. So the preset values are the value program, which is what 60 issues or misusing a different version. Next, create context. Now, creating an MGUI context will initialize the use of MGUI of the MGUI.
GL color buff a bit. We're also clearing the GL depth buff a bit. Let's try removing that. Well, I mean, oh no, it just took some time. Oh mind, it just took some time. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same. Well, it's kind of unfortunate that it's not working. I was hoping to make this easy for myself, but I guess not. Well, this is a bit annoying because I know it should work. It worked fine before, you know. Let's try this. No, same thing. Kind of unfortunate, you know. Oh no, I don't care. Hmm. I was hoping it would just work, so yeah. That's not really true. It does. It has a flag for it. So yeah. The transparency option often works only with integrated graphics processors use some function card with dedicated GPUs. I mean, I could try integrated graphics. My CPU does have integrated graphics. I can just plug it into the motherboard really quickly. Let's try it. Okay. This is bubble cable. No output. Huh. Phone for this. Uh, so far, no solutions. Oh, I might know why. We don't have a fragment shader. Maybe we need to get a shader in here for it to work. I'm not sure. If that's necessary. I mean, it would be quite easy to just copy. But the thing is, like, do we need a fragment shader for this? I mean, ensure fragment shader outputs an alpha. Still, where you expect transparency. Could try this and see if it works magically. Enable depth here. I don't think we really need this. So we're not doing anything with depth in it. We're just testing stuff here. But I'll keep it on for the sake of, you know, like how I normally do it, you know. Let's try again. Still no luck. Let's configure a shade, I guess. Luckily, setting up a shade should be pretty straightforward. Let's see. Luckily, setting up a simple shader shouldn't take very long. Getting started. Shaders. Here we go. Just give me the code for it. GL use program. And we'll get the shader program later. We don't need to render anything, we just need a shader program. Okay, great. I'm not willing to write it all in myself, so I'm just gonna copy it from an existing source. And positions the monitor. Okay. Let's, instead of trying to do all kinds of random stuff, let's just try changing it to 500 by 500. And then let's go back in here and just remove this because it does not appear to be helping us at all. That should do it though. Let's see. For us, it appears to open it up in the entire, like, on the entire screen. I'm not sure why. Yeah, wait, it might be because we're setting it to being windowed. What happens if I remove the... Is it because we don't have it decorated? Is that why? Oh, I accidentally closed down VS Visual Studio Code, my bad. That's not so good for me. Let's try setting it to GL true for now. See if that'll fix it. No, now it's just a box instead, but it still appears to be like higher res. Still appears to be at the screen resolution for some reason, even though that's not what we're telling it to use. Put in window it what? Okay, I think it's broken actually. This put in window it. Wait, no, it's window at fallback. We have to use this windowed fallback. Window just sets it to the monitor's web, but in windowed mode. I don't know why how I designed this really poorly. Okay, I really designed this badly. Window should just set it to whatever this is. But instead it sets it to size just, without being like technically without being full screen. Okay, crashes now, so that's great. We're having a crash. So as mentioned, if you go look here, if gel monitor doesn't equal null or our window mode, in this case this is true, so wait a minute, what? I generally am confused right now about this code. Isn't it meant to say if it's not equal to? So if either of these is true, then we go ahead and do this. In this case, if it's true, we go ahead and check the others. It's meant to be not equal to, isn't it? I might have to like actually fix the window class at some point. It's still crashing. I generally don't know anymore what's happening. I really don't know what's happening anymore. So let's make sure it's actually calling out here. Just want to quickly include it here so we can test. Why is it failing then? Is it GLFW that fails to initialize what? No, we get D, so that means that it does successfully initialize. But I think it fails like once we get down here or something like that. Yeah. So if this is not equal to null, okay. Oh, but it's an or statement. So in this case, since this is not equal null, it just immediately goes through into window or full screen. Right, I can just undo here. It's a bit easier. Fuck, man, this code is badly written by me. I think this is meant to be an and statement, actually. We only want this to happen. Okay, we only want it to go ahead and either do windowed or full screen. If Jill F monitor info is not null and the window mode is not set to window fallback. Wow, that is some bad code of mine. Hey, it works! What? It works! No way! It's just my bad code. I hate the fact that windowed mode is not windowed mode, it's full screen. I cannot believe my old code would come back and bite me. I really need to take a look at this window class again and fix it at some point. Because all I've done is that I've just expanded upon, like, all of this stuff you see here, I've just added more and more stuff to it. It used to be just really straightforward and simple. Well, I mean, it's soon summer break, so I'll have plenty of time to fix this. Maybe after summer break I'll have something cool to showcase, but oh well. Can you, like, change the monitor that the window's displayed on? For now, I don't really care about that, but just down the line it would be nice. Anyways, does that mean that we can actually use, like, okay, so full screen still fails, right? If we set it to, like, just window, it will still fail, right? Yeah, it'll fail. Okay, so the solution, I think, in this case would probably be to, I can have our windowed fallback, but set it to, like, 1910 by 1970. So a bit smaller than the actual screen size. Here we go. Okay, guys. I'm locally gonna show you guys this. Just let me locally display it. Oh no, I can't put my mouse for. Gotta make sure I have mouse pass for set up. How is it you enable mouse pass for? W. Window guide. Here we go. Window creation heads. Jella FW mouse pass through. So we can actually have it go through as we intend it to do. So let's go ahead and set that to true. W window hint. I really need to add some more options for the window class so it can do more stuff. Okay. Yes, here we go. I can show you guys now. Oh no, it's not on top either. That's all. Give me a second. I gotta fix that too. We have some stuff to fix. Floating, here we go. That's the one. The one will be floating above us. Also called topmost, always on top. Let's see. Hints. The windows. Let's build it. And then I can show you guys. When. Yeah, okay, now it's working, guys. Look at this, it's here. Oh shit, I should be careful. I don't accidentally dragged. Oh, right, yeah, right. Wait. I can click on it, but I can't drag the thing. Oh shit, I should not see my Discord. Yeah, you should not see my Discord. Why do I have Discord open? Fuck. Just close them. Close, there we go. I don't care right now, man. Okay, won't let me change it at all now. That is not good. Well, what I meant was like pass through, but not like, you know. That is where the windowed mode will be given input focus on credit. So what, I'm supposed to set this to true as well to fix it. I mean, let's give it a try. Let me see if we have OBS come back up. Will this fix it? No, it's still just completely ignoring the input. This is a bit of a problem. So we got it up and running, but like it's just not doing so well with the like whole like thing, I think. Okay, so I think we'll need to go in and do is get rid of this and get rid of like mouse pass-through as well, and then go ahead and add in another GLW window, hence called GLW resizable and set it to GL_true. Then let's go here. Yeah, but then we can have it be full screen, I think. I would probably just want it to be like 500 by 500. Or whatever. Let's build this. Let's go run. It's still not working particularly well, but for Outlast 2, it will be fine if we can just make it appear in the top part of the corner, and we can just make the GI window not resizable. So that's the next goal, I guess, is to go ahead and do that. I'll go show you this. So this is how it looks right now. Let me boot up Outlast 2 really quickly so we can actually test this. And it crashed. I think I need to be actually in the game first. It's just booting up right now. I like how it crashes every time. I'm gonna go into a game really quickly. Now if I go out and run it, run. Oh right, yeah, right. Good news. If I go quick, bring them on over to back to the original. Well, okay, there we go. I can show you guys something. We have to go in really quickly in main and update the values. I really should just save these somewhere, but oh well. I need Outlast 2 open. Oh, Outlast 2 is open, so we're good. Yeah, okay. Outlast 2, why is Outlast 2? There we go. Memory view. Tools, pointer scan, open, and I did like 33 of them, and I got it down to 5,000, so we're just gonna choose like this one or something like that. Go close, close, and then just go in and grab the address here. It's 154, so we can actually just go like this and it's accurate then. I can close down cheat engine for now. And we can just copy over this new read pointer. Since this is the new one for bandages. And it's actually reliable this time around. Alright, let's try running it again. Because I actually went ahead and made it reliable. So yeah. Okay, okay. This is crazy, guys. Watch this. 8 out of 8. We're 8 batteries and 0 batteries.
The mine entrance is usually on the top floor.
Now what I would like to go in and do maybe, if we could real quick go back again, would be to maybe go and add some abilities to like, do more, you know. So like, it would be cool if, let's say, I will shut it down and then I go in here and I go, I guess Joe is going on. We go into main and we add in a couple more options for things to do, like set battery. So like set batteries and so on. Slider, float, we just need one. Oh, actually slider in, so we're searching for. And now if this is true, right, because it returns a boolean, so if bandages inventory, that's what it should be, and we need some kind of int. Let me go up here and create I mean that's what int batteries and bandages is for, right? For storing like that kind of information. So maybe we should just go and then write to it. But then they might fuck up with this code, so I don't know. Because if we change it here and then we go down and we change it here, then we read it, it's gonna be the same value. I feel like it's just gonna mess with the code. GUI bandages, and this is gonna be a int GUI bandages is gonna be equal to 0, and GUI battery is gonna be equal to 0. So we're gonna use GUI for this. Bandages, and go another one. The minimum value is 0 and maximum is 4. Format, well, like I lost too that much right now. But if it is true, that means we changed it, and that means we have to go ahead and write memory. In this case, we're just gonna go ahead and copy this code right here. And same goes with mattress batteries. Oh, it should be on like a collapsing head, I think, right? Shouldn't it be like, how was it you did collapsing headers? I forgot. GUI. Even trade demo. Collapsing headers, here we go. Take me to the... There we go. No, take me to like the place where like... Here we go. Right, tree node. Danger collapsing head, that's what I want to use for this, okay. If collapsing header. This is a ball, right? Yep. Debug options. So we're gonna label this as debug. And it's gonna be this also has to be changed to be batteries, and this has to be GUI batteries, and yeah. Okay. Sure, batteries. Let's go and try this again. I forgot to change this slider around here. Gotta close all of this down. Just want to go from 0 to 8 here. Build. Alright, we have debug options now, guys. We have some debug options, but obviously they need to be kept up to date with our other ones. So before we go and do anything else, I need to make sure that when we actually have these debug options, that we will create set GUI batteries to batteries, just so we have an idea of what we currently have, and same with bandages. But on that, I think we're ready to go down. I think we're good now. Yes, there we go. Now, you guys are gonna see some stuff over. Watch this. So, last one. We can go out, we can go into the debug menu. I tried to change it, it won't let me change. Oh, whoa. I guess if I hold it down like this for long enough, eventually I'll fuck with it so much. It's not perfect, but sometimes like we can. Why does it go up then? What? Those aren't even related to each other. What? What's happening? Oh, I know why. It's because I did not. It's because the slide in, like when it writes the memories for the batteries, it uses the same memory address as the bandage. I forgot to change it. Luckily, it's an easy fix. Just gotta copy and paste some stuff in. Alright, let me quickly go ahead and reboot the application. I'm going to build it really quickly. I'm gonna reload this save, so it's not gonna cause any problems. Nobody's commented anything yet. Alright, let me go ahead and see now. Build, we've built it, let me go ahead and run it now. There we go, the new version. Now you can see how I adjust this, nothing else changes. And I can increase the amount of batteries, but I tried to increase it here. I know I can fuck with it, but oh well, my point is like it will go back to normal. Unless I increase it like this, but then it will let me, So look at that. That's pretty cool, right? You can really play
The mine entrance is usually on the top floor.
pretty cool, right? Again, it's not perfect by any means, but this is good enough that I can maybe release it. Kind of, I guess we should probably, like, maybe move this back a little bit here. Like this right here seems nice. Well, my point is that, like, yeah. I don't know what would happen if I were to make it in full screen, though. Okay, it does not work in full screen. Well, that's kind of a disappointment, but oh well. I can at least maximize it, right? Oh wait, I can't. I have to close down the other application. Well, I mean, it works. You can see how much you have and everything. So you have that stat over it now, which is nice. So yeah. I guess that's it then. It works. I'm gonna close down the chat window since there's nobody else gonna be chatting here anyways. Wow, I can't believe I actually made something. Let's go ahead and push it to get weather correctly. OpenGL, GLW, and GUI. More specifically, DG. Let's see, maybe file. Glad. Because Glad loads the OpenGL functions. I think that's basically it, really. A lot of boilerplate code. I think that's basically it, right? Like, we haven't done anything else. I think we can also really quickly go back and delete the old stuff since we're not really gonna need this anymore. Just go like this right now. So yeah, that's it, I guess. I'll probably have to polish it down the line before I can actually like make anything official with it. Before I think I can like release it, it'll probably need some polishing, but that I can probably do without making an entire live stream about it. So when I get around to polishing it, then yeah. then after I've polished it, I might consider releasing it if I feel like it's in a good enough state. But until I've polished it, like, yeah, like, there's still some issues. Like I've mentioned, like, if you hold one of the debug slabs long enough, you can kind of mess up with it. You can kind of mess with it sometimes. What? Oh yeah, there we are. Did it again. You know, you can't break it, so yeah. And because of that, like, I think it needs some polishing. And there's other things too that needs polishing too. So yeah. So once I get around to like doing some polishing for this and so on, I'll probably release it at some point. Oh my god, it's only almost 4 a.m. Damn. Well, thank you for watching, I guess. I'm gonna commit these changes now. Then I'll fix the code tomorrow. Okay, done showing. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.